welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. I've used Edge ketogenic journey to lose 205 pounds. I am not done yet. This is day 8 of a 30-day keto challenge. Keeping my carbs under 20 total, not net. Basically kind of eating the same rotation of food for the whole month, so I don't have to think, I don't really have to plan. It makes it easier for me. And I'm starting to be able to eat some food that I really loved before and I wasn't able to eat since like March. So let me start this morning off with my carb manager, my steps from yesterday. So we're going to look at my Fitbit thing. Remember, when you see the sleep on there, it's from the night before, not last night's. I'm going to tell you what last night's was because that's what affects today's weigh-in. Also, my GKI. Oh, that's kind of low today, but it's okay. So that is 0.8. 84 glucose. Okay, so I did not get a workout in yesterday at all. So I knew my GKA wasn't going to be high. The only way I ever get high GKIs now, since I don't have a lot of fat left to burn, I don't eat a lot of fat, so my GKIs are never in the high unless I do about an hour workout before bed. I take a shower, relax for a few minutes, go to sleep, wake up with high ketones because my body created that many because of the workout. If I do not do that, I will wake up like this morning with moderate ketones. My GKI was moderate, so it was 5.8. I'm fine with that. I know what causes it now. I know what caused my year-long stall, my ibuprofen. And yes, I went 4 days without taking my ibuprofen, and I'm going to show you what happens when I go that long. But today I had no choice but to take it because it is right now 9 a.m. I never make a video this early, but this girl has to go to Sam's Club, Five Below, Christmas tree shop. After I do all those errands, then I have to bring the food home and go to the next town the opposite way. I also have to go to Walmart while I'm that way. Then go to Little's. Oh, I think there's one up there in that town. I might be able to do it while I'm there and not have to go to 2 different towns. I forgot they opened one over there. Because I get my bacon from Little's. I think that's how I pronounce it. It's the only place I buy it. It's the only bacon I have found that I can still lose weight on. I have so many bacons that I lost weight on and then stalled on different ones. The problem is none of those bacons still work for me. They still have too much sugar or too much bad sodium in them. And yes, there's a difference between a pink Himalayan salt and just a normal crappy cheap salt that they put in most food. So with the last bit of weight, I've had to really rein everything in. I never had an allergic reaction from that perfect keto bar I ate yesterday, just if anyone was wondering. All right, my sleep last night was 7.19, so 7 hours, 19 minutes. However, I was awake for almost an hour and a half of that. Let's see. If you hear my stomach growling, ignore it. I am not hungry, and it doesn't feel hungry, but it is growling today. But have you ever had your stomach growl, but you don't feel hungry at all? And I shouldn't be hungry yet. Even though right now it's 11 o'clock. Or 10 o'clock, something like that, with the time change. So my stomach is off whack right now. And I am trying not to have the protein shake until about 12. I'm on my first collagen coffee of the day still. I don't want to have my collagen drink until like 12:01 like I normally do, but because the time change, my body has not catched up with the clock. Like, it's like, no, you're going to eat by 3 now, not 4. You're going to do this. Yeah, I'm trying to force my body to get on the new program, but it doesn't want to listen to me. It's just like, no. All right, so my total carbs, which I totally forgot to write down, but I believe was 21 in total carbs. I did go over. The reason I went over is I ended up not working out last night and watching a movie. I try not to watch movies anymore, and if I do, I just make a bowl of ice with some extract from monk fruit, LeConte Company, and I eat that. And I did do that, but I usually will go back and make another one because it gets snacky during movies. But I was watching it over the phone, and I didn't want to make Dino hear the loud noise of the ice maker, like grinding the ice to shave it. So instead, I got the bag of those whisks, and a serving of the pork rinds, and I ate the 2 servings of the whisks, which put me at 5 extra carbs for the day. So that's what put me over by 1 carb. But I was really worried because it has maltodextrin, and it might be why my stomach is growling, because that triggers a hunger response in my body. It triggered it last night too. I ended up eating both servings and the serving of pork rinds. And I was really like, it just triggers something in me. However, that put me at normal, where I should be for calories. It put me at normal fats, like it put all my macros perfectly where I was supposed to be. So a normal person who don't have to watch for ingredients, who can eat, like, it would be perfect macros for me to lose weight. It would have been amazing macros for me to lose weight the first 2 years. It's just because I'm so close to my goal, my body is being a pain in the butt. So I really have to be careful. So I got about 1,500 calories, I think. I got, like, everything was fine. I just went over by 1 carb, and we're not going to stress about that. We're not going to stress about that at all, because you know what we're going to do? We're going to look at my weigh-in. Okay, we're going to look at my weigh-in. 64.2. That is right. That is right. 2.2 pounds down from yesterday. Okay, this is because I've learned a trick. The trick is ibuprofen makes me gain about 7 to 10 pounds of water weight. It kicks me out of ketosis, and I cannot lose weight. And I cannot lose the water weight when I'm having to take it religiously every day. Unless it's during the summer, unless I work out 1 hour per pill, and I'm taking 800 milligrams. They are prescriptions. I've been taking them since I was 13 years old, and I'm 42. Did not destroy my kidneys, liver, or anything else. However, it has always caused me not to pee as much. So, after 4 days of not being on it, all the weight finally started falling back off, okay? All that water that I've been carrying around since September, because my lowest is 163.8. So I'm less than half a pound from my lowest. But I did have to take ibuprofen this morning. I do not have a choice. It's not from body pain. I would have dealt with the body pain. It is from a severe migraine. So had to be taken, but I am going to work it off, so I am not worried about it. And usually when I go down 2.2 pounds or 2 pounds at all, the next day I go up a pound, and then I work it back off anyway. So we'll see what the scale decides to do tomorrow. But that is 4.6 pounds down in 7 days, basically. So I'm good with that. I think about 8 days. So that makes me happy. I'm working with those numbers just fine. I'm fine with moderate ketosis. I didn't like my steps. I wish my sleep could get better. But almost all the weight that I had shot back on, having to go on all those ibuprofens, So the month of September, I lost 1 pound. The month of October, I lost 2 pounds, but I also fluctuated 10 pounds of water weight both months, but I'm going by my lows in each of those months. And that's how I know I lost 1 pound in September, 2 pounds in October. Now we are in November. So as soon as I get back to 163.8, whatever below that is weight loss. Because right now, I haven't lost any weight for November, and only lost 2 in October and 1 in September. But April, I lost 23. May, I think I lost 11. June was like 8, and then 8, and then 8. Like, I was having 8-pound months afterwards until September. September was 1. But I knew it was coming because I have fibromyalgia flare-ups. I have a lot of issues every year of my life come September to January, usually. I'm usually on ibuprofen around the clock. I am usually in severe pain, severe migraines once this weather starts changing in September. I also used to get bronchitis every September that would last for 6+ weeks, but I no longer get that ever since I started keto, knock on wood. So that part does make me happy. The migraines are way less. I used to could take a Motrin and still have a migraine and still have to be in the dark, but at least I wasn't dying wanting to go to the hospital. But now I take a Motrin and they completely go away until the Motrin runs off. And I give myself migraines because of the whole twitching of my head. It causes my head to hurt, like my actual brain hurts from it. But they're essential tremors. They don't know 100% what started them a year ago. The physical therapist I had, which I had to stop because of COVID, said that she believed it was the same condition that I was there for. I have ripped the tendons and ligaments from the tip of my fingers all the way back behind my ear up into my skull area. They are shredded. So, and then on my spine back here, which is connected, that was hurting really bad too, and it's in the shoulder blade spine area. There's this huge knot of a muscle with my tendons and ligaments wrapped up in there and all messed up too, that they said even working out probably won't fix it. They think I need massage therapy, but this girl can't pay for that kind of stuff. I mean, I live off my savings. I've been living off my savings for a while now, and especially with this whole COVID thing going on, because I was too sick to work. It was impossible. And I do have fibromyalgia that still makes it really hard to work, not just because the pains, the migraines, the nausea, but sometimes I can't sleep, ever. And then your brain doesn't work very well when you can't think right because of no sleep. So, but no, I'm not on disability, even though every doctor wanted me to be on, disabilities. Like, no, you can't be on disability. So I've lived off savings for 10+ years now, and some money that came in there and back and forth playing Twitch and stuff, like streaming over there some live games back in the past. But yeah, I really was hoping to get a job this year. After losing all the weight, being able to finally stand without falling. It's going to be hard, though, because no one wants to hire someone who hasn't worked in, like, 12+ years. I could go back to my old job, like, at Keto's anytime I want, I've been told. Which is work, right? It's not very good pay. It's not very good hours. And, that's not what I want to do at all. So I'm trying my best to make this work. I've had quite a few people, especially from TikTok, say I need to make a cookbook or something, or I don't know. I want to. I just got to figure out how to do it. I'm sure there's tons of tutorials on YouTube, right? On how to write books and do digital recipe books and stuff. I want to help people lose weight. I want to help people be happy like I am. I don't want to hang clothes up. I mean, don't get me wrong. I loved the plus size women at that time because I was really, really heavy. Not 368 yet. I was like 320. I loved them coming in and me helping style them for their party that night or whatever they were going to do because they were so not knowing how to dress their body, and I was really good at that, and I did enjoy that part, but that is few and far between. Normally it's just some cranky people wanting to do returns, or, you know, I don't know. We had some amazing customers that came in every week though that I did enjoy seeing. So yeah, it's not what I want though. I really want to help people. I want everyone to see that even with all the medical conditions, even with all the ups and downs, even if you cannot walk the first year more than a few feet, I want to show them that it's possible to be happy and be the person you were meant to be. That's what I've always said. Like the back of my little cards I have for my YouTube channel, it literally, I put that on there because none of us was meant to be the person stuck in our own bodies, like trapped a prisoner in a chair, and I was. And I tried everything: Weight Watchers, walking, going to a gym, starving myself to death. I tried so many things since I was 13. Things would work for a while, even though I was tracking the way they tracked back then. It would work, and I would lose some weight, and my body would just get used to those numbers, and you're not supposed to adjust those numbers on those kind of diets, and the weight would come back and more without falling off, without cheating. I have always had determination and willpower. That was not my problem. And then when the weight would come back, I would be so extremely upset and sad. Then I would go get a bag of Cheetos and sit and eat a bag of Cheetos in 2 days. Okay, that was a problem because I would feel so discouraged because I was told I was never going to lose weight. I had polycystic ovary syndrome. I had have, those things will never go away. They're just not as bad. I had type 2 diabetes, which is gone. I had, at that time, I was also having issues with, my adrenal gland. I was trying to think. I'm always going to have issues my whole life with my adrenal gland. It releases during stress too much cortisol, and my body thinks it's stress 24/7. I am literally in flight to die mode 24/7. I've been diagnosed like that all my life over and over again, that my body is in complete distress mode 24/7. And it got triggered when I was 8 years old, and it has never not been triggered. It's really hard, and keto has helped me control it though. It helps that condition so much. They never told me the name of it. They just said my adrenal gland doesn't work right. It's always thinking I'm in danger. So maybe that's why when I do get in danger, I don't realize how much danger I'm in at first. I don't know. But so keto helps me control that so much. But I want to be the person who can hold someone's hand and tell them, honey, I know it's going to be hard, and you're going to have days that you fall off that wagon, or you're going to fall into a bucket of ice cream, but let's fall into some keto ice cream, right? There are options. If you're having an emotional day and you're a person that does not have the willpower not to eat bad things when you are freaking out, then have some keto ice cream in your house. Have a keto cake in your house, keto brownie mixes, have keto items. So even if you do overeat and you do go over your total carbs, it's faster to come back from overeating keto than it is to take a few extra bites of some normal not keto food. Like real sugar is hard to come back from, especially if you're addicted to it, or if your body just reacts badly to it. I just want to be that person. That is my goal in life, to like be a keto coach / life coach. I want people to see it's possible. When I look at my pictures and I remember how I used to feel, it's weird. It's an old feeling, like I'm looking at someone else's horror story. And I just wished I could have found keto when I was younger. I found Atkins, but everyone told me it was going to kill me. Even though I lost weight on it, I got off of it because all the doctors, everyone was convinced it was going to kill me. Atkins / keto wasn't going to kill me. Eating the Cheetos, eating the bread, eating ketchup, eating the french fries, eating a normal cupcake, eating corn, popcorn, rice, that was going to kill me. That is what would kill me. Not eating a ribeye, not eating some cheese or some Kerrygold butter, but Country Crock and Can't Believe It's Not Butter, because they aren't butter, will kill you because it's loaded with full of crap that's going to destroy your heart and everything else. So when people say, oh, keto is so bad, how can you eat butter? Like, that's going to kill you. You're right. 90% of that fake crap that's in the grocery store will probably kill you. I'm not going to argue with you there at all. But I buy Kerrygold butter. And Land O'Lakes sells butter too that is pure, and there's tons of other brands. It has cream, salt. That's it. Cream and salt. That's what you want. You want your butter to have 3 or less ingredients. Period. If it has all this other crap, then it is crap. Stay away from it. The problem is people think keto is the horrible butter. Is taking bacon grease and sliding it all over your eggs and eating all the fat off all your meats. And they see people eating hot dog after hot dog, like a whole pack of hot dogs. The 120 pounds, I ate that way. Because that's what I thought keto was. Okay, the person who taught me keto at first, before I saw all the YouTube videos, so that's how you eat. I probably only did that for the first 6-7 months. And those first 7 months, I did not lose the 120 pounds. Like, that was closer to the end. Like, I lost like 40 pounds in the beginning and then stalled for like 3 months and lost nothing. And then after that, I started looking into, I don't need to put that grease. I don't need that blah, blah, blah. Like, and that's when I discovered Kerrygold butter, and I discovered there's difference in bacons, and I discovered like processed hot dogs is not the way to go. And I changed everything after I did my own research. I bought every book out on the market that was out at that time. I watched tons of YouTubers. Ali went, wow, I think, Keto Connect, even though they didn't really ever have to lose weight, they were great at telling you how to eat a keto healthy. Who else was I watching during that time? Of course, Dr. Berry, Dr. Berg. I told him, he had me all messed up. I was so sick when I tried his way of 7 cups of vegetables. I was puking, running to the toilet for months, and that was my first year, and almost gave up on keto because of that part. And then I realized, not true. I found Dr. Eric Westman, and then I started finding some other of the channels. But they were the main ones. And Keto in Canada, I watched her religiously. I really enjoyed her journey and her take on stuff. She's on Instagram and TikTok, but she's not on a YouTube anymore. She disappeared over a year ago off of YouTube, and I got really worried, but I guess she just switched platforms. She makes more off of Instagram and stuff. But, and she did the whole raising her carbs and getting off of keto, which works for her, and she's happy and stuff. And I think she got back on keto. I don't know. I kind of lost track. But now there's tons of other channels that I watch every day. I enjoy watching. None of us are exactly the same, though. Some of us might have some of the same things. Like, I relate to a lot of different women because all their little issues they have, all of them combined seem to be me. It's so weird. Like, and I'm stuck with almost all of the conditions. Except Hashimoto's. I don't have that. Michelle, which I cannot think of her last name right now, but her channel, she has polycystic ovary syndrome and Hashimoto's, and so I watched her a lot because she was struggling. Like, I could understand her struggle. She had both things. At that time, I was testing positive for having one of 5, which that is one in the list. It was that, it was MS, Sjogren's syndrome, One I cannot remember, and then of course lupus, which I think that's what it was, and so did my rheumatologist, because I had the butterfly mass. I couldn't go in the sun. I have a deficiency completely on vitamin D. My body will not absorb vitamin D from food or from the sun. I have to take one huge pill a week of vitamin D probably for the rest of my life, because even when I was in the sun 24/7 in Hawaii for 30 plus days, and I mean I was burned, like this girl was in the sun 24/7, plus taking that pill, I'm still below normal when it comes to vitamin D. I've never been able to get it normal, but before taking it, it was non-existent. Like they barely could get it to read. It was crazy. I've been talking 18 minutes. I need more of this video to show you if I buy anything, and show you what I eat today. So I'm gonna shut up because yesterday's video was really long, and I'm gonna go do my shopping, I guess. This is what I picked up. I got a huge thing of pork chops. I divided it with my family, so I took 12 of them, but holy crap, they are huge, and it's gonna be for this week. I got me some more olive oil spray. I got me some more of these to keep on hand. And they did not have my eggs, so I stole my mother's to see if I can deal with Costco's. 130 used to be 230, so I'm starving, and we are going to eat 6 ounces of air-fried pork chops and my pancakes that I've been making. So it is 6:30, y'all saw what I had. I am having my last collagen of the day. I also had the cinnamon roll protein shake earlier today. I do still have macros left, so I'm not sure if I'm going to have anything else or not. I still haven't done my workout yet. I am prep cooking some bacon for my daughter so she can have it tomorrow morning and the next morning. And she's also eating a chicken salad that I made her, so I pressure cooked some boneless, skinless chicken breast. She's allergic to mayonnaise and stuff because she can't have the egg, so we use sour cream for hers, sometimes cream cheese, but we didn't have it. I used some chicken flavoring in it. We put some crushed up bacon and some Gobi Jack cheese, and then I made her a berry kale smoothie using a strawberry protein shake as well. So that is what she is over there eating and drinking right now for dinner. So she doesn't really do keto, but she does low carb now, and she had McDonald's this morning, or for lunch. She had a quarter pounder with no french fries, no bun, no ketchup, and then she had protein shakes, and I think that's it. I think that's all she's had today. So she gets moments where she's not hungry and it's hard to make her eat. She's 15, you know how that is. But I did buy her a whole rotisserie chicken, her and my mom, to share from Sam, so if she gets hungry later, she can go in there and grab her some rotisserie chicken as well.